Alright, I guess it's planned. Alright. I wanted to make this more polished, but I give up. It's mostly for me anyway. Trans-addict-diary number 1. What day is it? November the 21st, 2020. Amid the pandemic or whatever. Maybe I should be wearing a mask so I don't disease you all. Anyway, I am FD-Mem. I transitioned like 10 years ago. I had surgery on June the 23rd, I think 2011. I don't know, I remember that date. Could be wrong. Everything could be wrong. Anyway, I'll just give a quick intro. Sometimes I just assume everyone knows everything because of my self-aggrandizing, megalomaniacal... No. Oh, I said it wrong. See, I'm totally not polished. Self-aggrandizing, megalomaniacal grandiosity. That's it. What you get especially when you're high. You think you're the center of the universe. No. Thank you, Jesus. Most of the time I like to be ignored. But, so, I'm 42. My fiance is about to be 24. We're going to use the same birthday candles and just reverse them. Thought that would be cute. Anyway, I was born in Alabama, middle class, had everything I wanted, whatever. White childhood, nothing exciting. I didn't come out as trans until I was like 33. I came out as lesbian when I was 17. I was married for 10 years from 2002 until 2012. And then I'm sick. I'm going to blame it on my fiance. We'll call her King Bees, since that's how I met her. Anyway, I had a fine childhood. My parents were fantastic. A little crazy, fantastic. So, I didn't come out as trans until I was 33, lesbian 17, whatever. I was married for 10 years, and I decided to go to the streets because I gave a bunch of different excuses, like I didn't want to see the same laws as me and my wife had been sharing for 10 years or whatever. But I really just wanted to, be like I was young again. I wasn't. I don't know how old I was then. But then I went to the streets, and I was an addict for like 7 years. I'd done a little bit of drugs here and there, but not really anything serious, just heavy shit. I started with crack, and then went to smoking meth. I could never smoke it right, so I finally went to IV, which I was like, oh my gosh, great. It took a minute to get into it, but I did. Excuse me. When I say King Bees made me sick. So, okay. So I was married for 10. Addict for 7. So I was trying to read off the script, but it's not right. So 3 years I was on my back after I got clean, which was May the 31st, 2018. This has been 2018. My ex-girlfriend saved me off the streets. She was the only one that would take me out off the streets, and I called her that night, and she took me inside unseen, which is insane, because I did a lot of bad things to other people, including her, which was, I'm not violent. I'm really scared of everything, actually. Thank God I'm on medicine. On disability for bipolar right now, and I have been since December 2014, which is the same, the first time I went to jail, girl jail, which is a totally different story. Read the book. So, where was I? Right, so I just got my first job since I spent 6 months in a voc rehab, working, putting a string in a bag. I mean, that's the best way to describe it, with the disabled. And I loved it, but I came up here to be with my fiance that I met on this game called Game of Souls. I was an absolute addict to for years, 2 years, probably just ended up 3 days ago that I became not completely enthralled by it. Anyway, so I was born in Alabama. I came to New York to be with her after we met right as I was getting clean 1 year after I was clean. And you're really supposed to, that's what they say, and the anonymous organizations, is that you're supposed to be clean for 1 year before you get in a serious relationship. Sorry. And the reason for that probably is because if someone breaks up with you, you want to know that you, or whatever it is that you do. Which is true. You know, I've been off dope for almost 2.5 years, but I have drug dreams. I had one a couple days ago, which I'm on quite a few meds right now. Because if not, I'm scared of everything. Sorry. Of everything. It's amazing that I lived so long being a homeless, I want to say streetwalker, but I guess it's worse. I am the world's only failed crack whore. Jesus, I'm sorry. No, I do not have COVID. Speaking of being sick, this is my most recent tattoo. I'm covered in my arms and my back. I've been around a while. So it's supposed to be a semicolon, and the heart is for Marilyn Manson, because my deceased best friend Emily, she was a big Marilyn Manson fan. She was an alcoholic and had some mental illness. And did she ever try to commit suicide? I'm not sure. She was a cutter though. And I mean, I was a little bit. I wouldn't have serious her. One night we had a